You guys, so you'll know a day with SpongeBob SquarePants. You know, the very lost real Hollywood mockumentary about SpongeBob living above water like all superstars, all Hollywood superstars. And he meets this kid and stuff, and they go on wacky adventures. It's a real movie, right? It's so real, it even has reviews. And today, we're gonna look at A Day with SpongeBob SquarePants movie reviews. See if it's worth watching. You know, maybe it's worth watching. Let's see, guys. This movie changed my life. It's so good. 10 out of 10. Most movie since Morbius. This movie was mediocre. I feel like they didn't portray SpongeBob in a realistic way, and Sandy looks flat out creepy. I will give it 3 stars because the pink cameo was dope. I will also give credit where credit is due. The character arc for Squidward was satisfying, and they took on the topic of mental health really well. I say it should be PG-13 because of the scenes where Squidward tries to take his own life. Notice I said scenes. It happens more than once. It's kinda dark. I tried watching it with my sister, and she is 6, so I had to turn it off abruptly and finish it myself. Overall, my feelings on this film are mixed, hence the 3 stars. What's with this movie? Okay, this movie has got to be the worst thing I've ever seen. The story, it's sped up. The voice actors? SpongeBob isn't even voiced by Tom Kenny. My least favorite scene is when SpongeBob abandons Harold to die in Rock Bottom. The only scene I like is when SpongeBob and the kid Harold go on a joyride in Mrs. Puff's boat and cause a high-speed chase against cops. You know why I don't like this movie? Because it feels like it's PG-13, especially when Squidward thinks about committing suicide. He didn't do it, but geez, this movie, I don't recommend. Do not buy it at all costs. One of the greatest movies ever made. I got the videotape in the mail in a gray-colored envelope from Alaska. I got it for only $420.69, and I even got an official signed copy of the Krabby Patty Secret Formula, signed by Claire... Who? For absolutely no additional price. The movie was like the original Space Jam, or the Shell City part of the first movie. Live-action humans and animated characters. I promise I won't spoil anything. I don't want to ruin the magic and charm of this masterpiece. The only thing I'll point out is the one part of the movie that felt completely out of place. SpongeBob enters an arcade, the animation turns all pixelated, and he gets into a sparring match with Peter Griffin. And then they shake hands, promising to meet for drinks later. SpongeBob leaves the arcade, and the animation goes back to normal, and he rejoins the kid. And it's never brought up again. That was weird. Other than that, it's a perfect movie, one of my favorites of all time, highly recommend, Blazing! Wow. This film is basically SpongeBob vs. Godzilla, which is awesome. It's full of references to the older films. Though I'm not sure if the recreation of the Cannibal Holocaust turtle scene was suitable for kids. Mrs. Puff in the BDSM dungeon was a sharp left turn, but I welcomed the character development that came with that scene. One part I just flat out cannot accept was the ending, in which Sandy comes back from a vacation from Texas and accidentally chokes SpongeBob to death with her lasso. And then in a drunken rage hits Patrick with her car, and then drives into the Krusty Krab, killing everyone inside. When did Sandy learn to drive? Overall, decent film. I hope Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated pays tribute to it. Did the makers of this movie even watch the cartoon? It's okay if you keep in mind this isn't like the SpongeBob that your kids watch on Nick. I'll try not to give any spoilers, but here it goes. SpongeBob is only called Sponge, and he doesn't even have his buddy Patrick. I guess since this shows him not living in the Eater, maybe him and Patrick aren't really friends. It's kind of sad, because it breaks the illusion of the cartoon. I don't even remember seeing Gary the Snail. It was a little unnerving to see Sponge likes frequent high-class bars. Not really what I would want children to see. I think that tie-in jokes of him not getting his boating license is akin to him losing his driver's license in the real world. Too many DUIs. I didn't really find it funny that he made the kid drive around him and basically became his assistant for the day. I thought the kid spending his day with SpongeBob, they would go to a theme park or someplace kids would see as fun. The end is left open, maybe to give SpongeBob a chance to redeem himself, but we haven't seen a sequel yet. The best scene was when Michael, I don't know celebrities, challenged Sponge to his dance-off. Yeah, that's really how that review ends. Few scenes not suitable for kids. Wow, this is an awesome movie. The only bad parts are when SpongeBob robs a bank, shrinks down to the size of a roach, and starts aggressively killing them. He lights up Squidward, Red Mist Squidward appears, and more. Other than that, I would recommend. 10 out of 10. Would recommend. This is a fake review, and it is a fake movie. It literally never existed. Please do not fall for this. What is this review talking about? You telling me it's fake? It's real. It's right here on Amazon. Let me just scroll. Oh. You can't buy it. It's currently unavailable. But no way it's fake. Let me just look it up. Oh. It's fake. So, this whole video been up for nothing.